down on somebody. So where are you, Corey Benjamin? We need you tonight, man.
Compton's own Corey Benjamin, first-round pick back in '98. Late first-round pick that year. Here's Modest Buzelis, and he's doing. That's what we want to see now.
Well, and also what I want to see is come out here and play a little bit of full court pressure. Try to speed this game up a little bit, not let them execute in the half court.
And it's the same team you're going to have to see tomorrow night as well. Same 10 that started the game, start the second half.
You've got to have something defensively when you get down like this, you know, to try to get back in the game. You got the guards, there's 9 guards. You can full court pressure with 9 guards.
Sure.
You know, and if they get tired, you sub them. But you got to try to do something besides just play half court defense against that 60% in the first half. They're 58 right now.
Durant with the moves and the...
It's his first bucket of the game. 0 for 2 at the
6 rebounds. Here's Vucevic. Those were 3 in the first half from three-point range. They missed their first 2 here. There's Hardaway, the win over Philadelphia tonight. Knicks are playing the Pacers right now. They're up 7 late stages of the third. Only other game is a Western Conference game, Memphis and Phoenix. Giddey.
Giving him that shot all night long, and that's a shot he's going to have to work on this summer. You got to make teams have to respect you out there.
It was something that we came into the season talking about. His three-point percentage came into action tonight about 34%, so still below league average. It's a number you'd like to see up to 36 or 37. There's Durant with his second bucket. League average is 36.5%. White kick, Buzelis. He's been shooting so well during this 6-game double-digit scoring streak, and he comes into action tonight shooting about 36%, right near league average. Patience by 5 rebounds, 7 assists, flirting with what would be back-to-back triple-doubles.
No turnovers as well.
Guy who's turned the game. His handles have continuously gotten better over the years that we've watched. I mean, you watched him going back to his time at Oklahoma State. White put the moves out.
You always talk about stops.
Ball popping around. Cunningham to second chance for Durant. Shot clock's down to 5. Harris scored. Harris in his second stint now with the Pistons after signing a 2-year deal. Buzelis from the corner for Modest Buzelis. Hardaway played on the same high school and AAU baseball team as a guy who ended up winning the World Series, Ian Anderson, pitcher for the Braves. They were teammates together in New York. Vucevic inside.
Vooch, if he's going to be in this lineup, he's got to establish the low post to help this young team out.
Harris, rebound, Giddey. Vucevic banged up that left ankle a little bit. As
this young team down, got to give them some confidence.
Step back, Kobe White, that won't go. He's 0 for 6 from 3. He's got a 43-game streak of making a three-point.
Harris with failure to stop the basketball.
Giddey with a drive. It goes into the body. He's got 9 points. Harris. Over Herder. Cunningham just getting position on multiple defenders, but he had it stripped. He was looking for a foul. Herder up ahead.
Thought he was fouled. They didn't call it.
Durant brought it up. Durant goes into the paint. Flipped it short.
NBA, they'll let you back in games.
Vucevic glides in and scores.
First half, he probably been in the all-rookie game.
Lob for Buzelis. He couldn't hold on to it cleanly. This is a 7th consecutive game for Buzelis with double-figure scoring. He's been averaging about 15 points a game during that stretch.
Well, and one thing I've said about him, there's
You
playing
think
the 3.
He's a really solid 3?
I think he's a 3. I would like to see if we have a future at the forward spots, because just think if you get lucky, you get the #1 pick, you get Cooper Flag. who's else going to have to play small forward?
I think it's an interesting discussion, too, and I know you and I have been talking a lot more about double bigs around the league. I also think just being bigger size-wise on the wings is probably the wave right now. Yes. That's the vibe of the league. It's Cunningham.
And the Bulls, you know, there's too many guards. I mean, it's tough.
We've discussed this a little bit on Saturday night. White throws it in the air.
Get up in the air.
Too many of those. Oh, Thompson trying to reverse it. Wow.
They need to be in a dunk contest.
Well, this time he'll dunk. Understand frustrations with the roster because the Bulls were not planning on Nikola Vucevic being here, and they probably weren't planning on a couple of these guards still being on this roster. But you got the roster that you have now. That's right, because you do have to show that they have value as well if they are going to be pieces to move come summertime. That was always the plan. The only frustration is that that can essentially had been kicked a little bit
away just because you're trying to make moves.
Yeah,
Vooch is worth more than what teams were offering.
I agree.
I believe teams felt like the Bulls were desperate, and so they kind of played hard.
And based on reports that we've heard, not happy with the compensation in return, right?
I mean, you look at some of these teams who need centers. The Lakers, you know, Phoenix use a center.
Yep.
I mean, there's a ton of teams that can use centers. And you're telling me
the Pacers, he got let go by the Wizards. He was going to sign with Indiana. He ends up signing with Los Angeles. On the run out, it is Beasley. 52 is the score. White. No, an impressive save. The Bulls are 4 for 34 from three-point range. Nice pass, Herter to Giddey. Yeah, Alex Len ends up signing with the Lakers. Christian Wood got waived by LA to make room for him. So Hayes and Len are the two centers. Remember that Dalton Connect for Mark Williams trade was rescinded because of a physical issue for Mark Williams. Harris, in and out, rebound.
And again, the Bulls will be under a good run.
They need to hurt.
You know, and so you never know what's going to happen.
Well, I will be fascinated to see. And again, part of the struggles, you know, I don't want to get into this mode with 28 games left. It's Beasley fires in a third. Keep piling up. Your odds for the #1 pick or a higher draft pick in general, they go higher. That is the other element to this.
Well, you got some pieces. There's Dalen Terry. You know, didn't get to play last game.
Been dealing with a little bit of a knee issue as well. Here's Trey Jones here. Vucevic, White, Dosunmu, Herter, Collins, and Javon Carter will all have 1 year left on their contracts.
Again, all those good steal.
Nice play by Herter. Nice play by Beasley.
All those are, you know, friendly contracts that you can move.
Fontecchio drives and unable to finish it. 101 to 58 with 70 seconds left in the third. Williams, Jones, Smith, Terry, and Herter, the five that are out there for the Bulls. Williams to the spot over Stewart.
Guy that, you know, you're going to have to decide what you're going to do with him. Is he a starter? Is he coming off the bench?
Yep.
You know, he's shown flashes. He's much more comfortable coming off the bench. But he's got to rebound better. He's got to maybe Giddey sometimes or Lonzo Ball. You see what I'm saying? You box out your small forward, power forward, and your center.
Second, that's been a problem all season at times.
Well, the Bulls are small. I mean, that's
small team.
I mean, they're small. They're not in 3 or 4 different positions. That's a valuable play.
Beasley hits it. Such a good screening team are the Warriors. Season record now for the Pistons. They're teams that generate a lot of their points off of screens.
Well, and if you screen, you're forcing switches and you're forcing mismatches. Someone's going to be open if it's a good screen. When you set these, you know, wet paper towel screens, you know, the defense doesn't have to switch or work hard. Look at the rotation.
Terry, no.